Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about being at the point of no return in your life. Let's go. People experience challenges, setbacks, and failures in their lives more than they should. And they want to blame it on everything but the truth. The truth about them having failures and setbacks is because they give themselves options. If something don't work, they simply just go back to the way things used to be. So you have to understand you have come too far in life to go back. You have to know that you are at the point of no return when it comes to your life. The point of no return means that you must stay on the course that you're on and know that turning back is no longer possible. It's no longer an option. You have to understand that turning back is the most expensive thing you can do to your life. It's not worth it. If something doesn't work in your life, don't give up and go back to what you used to do. If it don't work, then make it work. God is not going to give you anything that you can't accomplish. You just got to be willing to work for it. You have to be willing to step into it. You have a choice. That's how it all starts. How does great people end up great? First, they choose to be great, and then they put in their work to be great. I need you to understand that some of your toughest decisions that you're going to make in life is going to lead you to your true purpose. Some of your toughest challenges in life is going to lead you to your true purpose. That's why your life is at the point of no return. You have come too far to turn around. I know a guy that suffered from a drug addiction. Then he got clean and was free from drugs for about 2 years. Then all of a sudden he went back to his old habit. And the day he started back using was the day he was found dead. See, he didn't have the point of no return mentality for his life. He fought all these years against this addiction because he knew it was killing him. He told me that. He finally got free from it. Then he went right back to the thing that had him in bondage. He went back to the thing that he fought so hard to defeat. He went back to the thing that he said that was going to kill him. And guess what? It did. So you have to understand that turning back will be detrimental to your life. You have come too far to give up on your hopes and dreams. People restrain themselves because of self-doubt, fears, and a lack of belief in themselves, which hinders them from reaching their full potential. So you have to understand that the only limitation you have is what you create in your mind. Believe in yourself and quit doubting yourself, man. You are not meant to be nervous. Don't be nervous about new endeavors in your life. And don't listen to people, because people will condition you to be that way. Be the person that believes that all things are possible. So you have conditioned yourself to believe that you are a failure. You are not a failure. You've just been around a lot of failing people. But here's the thing. Just because people failed around you doesn't mean that you're supposed to fail too. Your father may have failed. Your mother may have failed you. Or someone close to you may have failed you. But you need to tell yourself that ain't going to stop nothing when it comes to my life. You are chosen. Be bold and be who you truly are. God has not given us a spirit of fear. I need you to tell God that you gave this purpose to the right one. Man, I'm talking to somebody that needs to hear this. Release yourself. Release yourself from your past failures. Release yourself from people who have hurt you. You got to move on and move forward. There is a greater you and a greater assignment for your life. You're at the point of no return in your life. There is no going back. Your promise is ahead of you and not behind you. I need you to keep going. I need you to understand that true growth only happens when you push yourself and keep going no matter how big the challenge is. Like for me, I might not clearly see where I'm going sometimes in life, but one thing I know is that I won't go back. People play the lottery faithfully because in their mind, all they can think about is if they hit, how it would change their lives. You should think the same way about accomplishing your dreams. If it happens, it will change your life. You have no control over winning the lottery, but you have control over your dreams and desires. So it's not if it happens, it's when it happens. It will happen if you keep pursuing your dreams. You have to understand that you can't go back. Keep going. Don't quit. You had a power within you to change your life. You just got to be brave enough to use it. Fear is the thing that holds people back the most. Fear, man. Fear will keep you messed up. Fear will have you stand on a job that you know is not paying you enough. Fear will have you afraid of change. Think about how much better your life would be if you go somewhere and get what you need to get paid to make it in life. You don't owe anybody nothing. The only person you owe indebted to is yourself. You owe yourself a better life. You owe yourself your dreams and desires. You owe that to yourself. After all, you have put up with you for all these years. You might as well get something for it. The greatest battle you face is within you. This is what I don't want to happen to you. I don't want you to live life in regret. I don't want that to happen to you. Listen to me clearly. The biggest regret that you're going to have in life is the risk that you didn't take. You didn't take the chance because you were afraid to seize the opportunity. Regret comes when you look back over your life and realize you allowed fear and hesitation to hold you back from pursuing your dreams and taking worthwhile risks. Don't be afraid to go for it. It's going to take some risk sometimes. You got to understand that it's your dreams, it's your desires. Sometimes you have to take risks if you want it bad enough. Don't live life filled with what ifs. You will never reach your full potential that way. You have to have courage in this thing called life. Courage will help you conquer your fears. Courage will grow you personally, but it will also allow you to achieve goals that once seemed impossible to you. Having courage will keep your life at a point of no return. You will have the heart to stay the course. You ever seen somebody that sees something they want but don't have enough money to buy it? Then they say, man, I got to get my money up so they can buy that one thing that they want. That's the same thing about courage. If you want to live to your fullest potential, you got to get your courage up. If you want to create the life you truly desire, you have to keep your courage up. The point of no return highlights the fact that once a person reaches a certain point in their life, there is no going back. That's the moment when your mindset shifts. You start committing to the course with determination regardless of the potential challenges that you may face. The point of no return is just a state of mind. In this chapter in your life, I need you to embrace your creative potential with passion, resilience, and purpose. You are the author of your story. You just got to make sure it's the bestseller. I need you to realize that your moment is now. Look closely at your life. Make sure it's headed in the direction you want it to go. If it's not, then get it there. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter where you are right now in your life. It may not be where you want it to be, but you can't give up. Quit worrying about everything that's going on around you. It's just you against you. What are you going to do with you? What are you going to create with you? What are you telling yourself every day about you? The best thing you can hold on to in your life right now is yourself and your dreams. Your goal in life should be going from striving to thriving. There's a difference. Striving is a state of doing. Thriving is a state of being. Striving is just trying to survive. So when you are thriving, you are growing, you are flourishing in spite of whatever comes your way. It's more to life than just striving. It's more to life than just doing. You don't want to be striving and trying to survive all your life. One day you want to get the things you've been striving for, right? I need you to understand that you got to stop being easy on yourself if you want to go from striving to thriving. You have to push yourself to excellence. You need to make a decision to be excellent. Go for what you want for your life, because if you don't, you will get what you don't want for the rest of your life. Don't live life thinking about what you could have done. Think about what you can do and then do it. The average person can't afford $1 million house. So what do they have to do? They have to come up with $1 million idea. They have to come up with something to get that $1 million, right? Ask yourself this question. How creative am I? How much wealth can my dreams and ideas create for me? You will never know until you pursue it. Some of you got millions inside of you right now, but you won't ever see it because you won't pursue it. It's time for you to get out of your own way, man. It's time for you to develop into your greatest self. Raise your standards. That's the only way you're going to change and walk in excellence. Some people love to react to things. They would get an idea about something and get all excited, but never do nothing with it. It's time for you to stop reacting and start responding. Reacting doesn't involve anything. Responding will make you look at a situation, reflect on it, and then do something about it. I'm going to leave you with this. You're at the point of no return in your life. You can't go back. You got to keep going. Get back in the race. Know who you are and what you got. Knowing who you are aligns with what you got inside of you. There is nothing that can stop you. You are too gifted to accept just anything for your life. The person that you haven't met yet and the person you haven't discovered is you. Thanks for tuning in to Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed the show, please share with anyone you feel that needs to take this journey with us on being a better you. See you next time.